Hey, hello everybody. This is Brian back with a Hedera Hashgraph HBAR update. Got some stuff to show you here. I believe we got one really good push left in here before we start a correction, and gonna jump into that here in a second, guys. I got a pretty good article. I actually have two pretty good articles here to show you real quick. First, Hashgraph funds enterprise DLT projects. How decentralized is Hedera? This literally just came out 30 seconds before I started this video. The Hashgraph Association has launched an enterprise program setting aside up to $22.5 million to accelerate projects using the public Hedera DLT network for enterprise projects. Hedera has a governing council populated by 28 major organizations, including Boeing, Google, IBM, and Nomura. In other news, a recent hack raised questions about Hedera's decentralization. The association, was funded by grants of Hedera's HBAR tokens, and it appears as a non-profit. In 2021, the Hedera Governing Council set aside 10.7 billion HBAR, worth more than 700 million today, with the bulk going to the separate Hashgraph Foundation. The Hashgraph Enterprise Program aims to support 40 projects a year that will receive up to $500,000 equivalent in HBAR tokens. Projects which have co-funding lined up will get preference. It has already pre-qualified several projects, including some involving governing council members. In 2022, we welcomed over 36 projects around the globe and onboarded more than 18 ecosystem partners, including some of the world's leading system integrators, IBM, HCL, Orange, and academic institutions. Fraunhofer University of Zurich, said Kamal Yousefi, president of the board of the Hashgraph Association. This initial success demonstrates our commitment towards enabling the buildup of a vibrant ecosystem for Hedera-powered projects and enhancing the professional environment for the Hedera community. Yousefi was previously on the Hedera Governing Council representing Swisscom Blockchain, the only enterprise we know of that withdrew from the Hedera Council. At the same time, it was announced that Rob Allen becomes executive director of the Hashgraph Association, joining from the Hashgraph Association. He was also formerly on the governing council representing the Australian payments organization EFTPOS, EFTPOS. Okay, so then it goes on to talk about the Hedera hack. We all know about that, with a loss of around $600,000. The hack was limited because the network was quickly taken offline. Alright, it says here the hacker exploited a bug in Hedera's mainnet code. This allowed them to get transaction approval using the DEX liquidity pool credentials rather than their own. The bug was fixed and the network was back in action 41 hours after going offline. And everything has been fine since. That when did that happen? What was it, like, geez, I'm not even sure, like a month ago or something? Not even sure, but anyway, let's move on here, guys. How about this article here? Do you remember this Safemoon Hack? Well, they worked out a deal with the guy, or woman, or group, or whatever they were. They will retain 20% of the stolen funds, and Safemoon is not going to press charges against them. It was a $9 million hack. They get to keep, they're returning $7.1 million, and they're getting to keep $1.9 million as a bounty because it was a manipulating a flaw in the smart contracts. That's how they got it. And down through here it says the two parties agreed on a 20% bug bounty to be awarded to the hacker. Safemoon developers also confirmed no charges will be filed against the hacker. So how about that? Maybe, who knows how that came about. Maybe they contacted him, maybe he or she, or I don't know. It's hard to say. They don't go into them details, but here we go with the crypto bubbles here. And if you haven't yet, guys, please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate that so very much. You got to do another giveaway at the end of this month, the last day of the month. We gave away 100 ADA last month, and all you have to do to enter is be a subscriber. That's it. So we would very much appreciate that. And there's also a link in the description of the video. I do a lot of trading on KuCoin, long and short in the market, especially when I see these 5 waves. I like to go long when I think that 4th wave's in. But if you're interested in anything like that, there's a link in the description of the video for 20% off of trading fees on KuCoin. But if you're going to get into doing stuff like that, though, guys, please do research on it and stuff, because you can lose your money in a hurry if you don't use proper risk management. Okay. You can only win. You can be a 50-50 trader and be extremely successful with proper risk management. So all right, let's move on here. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index market cap is up 1.25% today. The volume is down 6.5% at $51 billion. Bitcoin dominance is rising again. It's up 1.05% over 24 hours. And the Crypto Fear and Greed indicator for the crypto market is at a 58 today. We were at a 69 yesterday. Here's your top gainers and losers from CoinMarketCap. Good to see ICP up there. They haven't... thing hasn't been doing a whole lot, but 111 million in volume. That's good. Let's move down through here, and it's almost like a 50-50 split here between coins that are up and coins that are down. There's HBAR down here, number 34 ranked overall, 39 million in volume over 24 hours. So yeah, Engine, it looks like Engine might have a breakout coming here. But all right, let's get into that HBAR chart. All right, this is on the 4 hour chart here. Okay, we're gonna put it on the hourly to make this a little bit more easy for everybody to see here. Okay, I totally believe we have a 1, 2, 3, a 4-wave pullback right here, and we have one more push up here. Okay, now if we look at the RSIs and see if these are lining up with anything, that hourly is on its way up. Okay, you don't usually get a lot of a push out of an hourly. Let's look at the 4. The 4 is actually curving down, kind of maybe to the side a little bit. Let's look at the 8 and the 12. The 8 is just turning up. That's good to see. The 12 is turned back up. And where's our daily? Our daily is about 3/4 of the way to the top. Looks like it's turning back up. Yeah, it looks like we got one more push out of this thing. All right, that should be that 5th wave coming in there. And this isn't financial advice at all, guys. Please do research and stuff when you're investing in any investment. Okay, don't listen to anybody online. Listen to qualified people or seek advice before, put your money in anything. You work hard for your money, protect it. Okay. I enjoy trading. I don't do it with all of my capital. No, absolutely not. I do it with what I can afford to do it with, and I keep reinvesting it into the market. So, when I do trade, I like to trade these longs, and I like to trade the shorts. When when a pattern's broke, if you take just for instance, you guys, I don't even know if you're interested in anything like that, but when you have a trend line going on a coin, as soon as that trend line breaks, that's a good place to take a short right there, because that trend is broken and it is going down. Now, what usually, to find a target for a place to get rid of it, take your Fibonacci. There went to the 618. The 618 and 702 and 786 are your zones that this thing is going to bounce and head back up. It could fall the whole way through it and go down to 0. I'm not saying it's going to, but the 618, 702, and 786 are your most familiar areas. If you go past that 618 and you're taking your own risk there. This went to the 702 before it started bouncing back up, but that's a nice little short there, especially if you have a little decent amount of money in it, but some people like to trade that, support and resistance lines, and I like to trade these 5-wave Elliott waves. I like to trade that 4th wave pullback and then get in right here to ride that 5th wave out. I enjoy. Yeah, it's fun. I don't do it with. If I get wrecked, I'm not going to destroy my life. I'm not throwing everything I have into this, but do research into it before you do anything. Proper risk management. Like I said, if you want to try it out or whatever, throw $20 or $50 in it and play around. Don't go take your whole life savings and just because you win one trade or something and think you got it, because this market can do anything any second. Any of these tokens could just roll over and go to nothing. Look what happened to Terra. Nobody's seen that coming. I mean, geez, that thing was up to what, $90 or something, I think, when it went off. I looked at that chart the next morning. I was like, wow, something seriously happened here, and that was insane to see that happen. If you look at charts and you've never seen that Terra Luna chart, go look at it sometime. It's insane, and it can happen at any time. Crypto is very risky, but it's very rewarding too. It can change your life in a hurry. So anyway, I'm sorry about rambling, guys. Yeah, I believe we have that fifth wave coming up here. So thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button, and I hope you guys all have a blessed night. Thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. God bless all of you. I'll talk to you soon.